Imagine waking up to the chirping sound of a songbird. How wonderful would it be? I think people should be allowed to build homes in natural habitats. Living close to nature can teach children many important things. It can also be good for people's health, and if we are careful, we can protect the environment too. First, living in nature helps children learn about the world around them. They can see animals, plants, and different habitats every day. This helps them understand how nature works and why it is important to take care of it. When children learn these things, they are more likely to help protect the earth in the future. Second, living near nature is good for human health. Fresh air, green trees, and open spaces can help people feel calm and happy. Children can play outside more, which is good for their bodies. Being in nature can also reduce stress and help people feel better overall. Although some people say that building homes in natural habitats can cause pollution, it does not always happen. If people build homes in a careful and sustainable way, they can protect nature. For example, they can use solar energy, reduce waste, and avoid cutting down too many trees. This way, people and nature can live together. In the end, I think people should be allowed to build homes in natural habitats because it helps children learn, supports good health, and can still protect the environment if done responsibly. When we respect nature, we can enjoy it and take care of it at the same time. Reading 2. Scientists say that wildlife populations have dropped by about 73% since 1970. This is due to many factors, including climate change, but mainly because humans destroy them for their own good. I think people should not be allowed to build homes in natural habitats, and I will explain the reasons in more detail in this essay. First, building homes in natural habitats can displace animals. Animals like birds, deer, and insects need trees, grass, and water to survive. When people cut down trees or dig up land, animals can lose their shelters and food. In fact, humans have already altered more than 70% of Earth's land, leaving many animals without places to live. This makes it hard for them to survive and stay safe. Second, I don't think it's safe to build homes in animals' natural habitats. We already see a lot of incidents where people are attacked by animals in the wild, and it's just not wise to walk into a dangerous situation when you can live safely in the residential areas. Who would be to blame if you get attacked? I simply think it's an unwise decision. Some people argue that sustainable buildings will not harm the environment, but any house can cause pollution that they don't even realize. When people move into natural areas, they bring cars, trash, and noise, which can affect nature in various ways. For example, we already see a lot of trash left behind in some trekking areas. To sum up, building homes in natural habitats causes serious problems. It destroys animals' homes and makes it hard for them to survive, creating pollution that harms both plants and animals. It can also be unsafe for people since living close to wild animals can lead to dangerous situations. For all these reasons, people should choose to build homes in safe, developed areas rather than in natural habitats. Reading 3. When you see news about wild animals suddenly appearing in residential areas, how do you feel? Do you think the animals are invading our space or are we the ones entering theirs? I strongly believe that people should not be allowed to build homes in natural habitats because the consequences are far-reaching. To begin with, building homes in natural habitats causes pollution and it disrupts the balance of ecosystems. When people move into these areas, they often consume more resources and they may act in ways that contradict the needs of nature. For example, cars release fumes, waste can accumulate, and natural land is cleared without enough care. Over time, this damage can deteriorate the environment, even if people try to be careful. Furthermore, living in natural habitats can lead to dangerous interactions between humans and animals, and this problem should not be taken lightly. When humans invade these spaces, animals may feel threatened, and they might respond in ways that seem aggressive. While some may try to exaggerate these encounters, the truth is that animals are simply protecting their homes. It is simply absurd to expect wild animals to change their behavior when humans are the ones entering their territory. Some people claim that building homes in natural habitats helps scientists study nature, and they claim it can lead to better protection in the future. However, this idea does not hold up under careful thinking, because there are more advanced and less harmful ways to conduct research. Today, scientists can use drones, cameras, and tracking devices to observe wildlife from a distance, and these tools allow them to gather information without disturbing the environment. In fact, relying on technology is a more accurate and responsible way to study ecosystems, and it does not put animals or humans at risk. Ultimately, building homes in natural habitats leads to pollution, increases conflict between humans and animals, and is unnecessary for research. Although some may support this idea, the evidence clearly shows that it is not a wise choice. If we want to protect our planet and preserve it for future generations, we must make thoughtful decisions and respect the natural world rather than trying to change it.